Photoshop has done it again, guys. Let's get straight into the video. All right, guys, I'm not going to make this video too long because it is so easy and simple. Photoshop has actually added a new feature called Harmonize, and let's just get into it. So here we are in Photoshop, guys, and I have this scene right here with just a table, and I have this headphones that has this white background. Okay, so the next one is I have this scene here, and then I added this young lady. I want to add her to the scene to let it, kind of blend nicely. All right, so what I'll do now is firstly I'm going to remove the background from the headphones. All right, so once I remove the background, just like so, now you have the headphones there. As you can see, the lighting and everything is off. There's no shadows. It's just literally like just placed on the table, nothing. All right, so all we're going to do now is just click on this nice little button right here called Harmonize. And keep in mind, guys, one thing with this too is it's going to be using your credits inside Photoshop. So just make sure that you do have credits on your profile. Anyway, so what I'll do now is click on Harmonize. And as you can see here, it actually completed and it looks so realistic. I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is the before and this is the after. It added these shadows right here, and it even added a nice warm tone to the color, to the actual headphones itself. Not only that, it also added some shadows to the headphones as well. So, but the good thing about this too, you do have two other options. You have this options over here, and you also have this one. So I'm looking at it, and I'm really doing like this second one more. I think the second one more fits what I'm actually looking for, because I love the fact that it actually mimics where the light is actually coming from and where the actual shadow falls on the table. And if you should actually click on the mask over here, you'll see what it actually did there. It actually created the shadow on the table and added a really nice reflection. And I think that's really good, guys. So let's move on to the next one. All right, so we have the next one right here. Like I mentioned before, I have this really nice scene here and also this young lady. And this is where sometimes when you actually do the harmonization, it might not work out the way you actually want it to. But let's see what happens when we actually do it. So the first thing we're going to do is just to remove the background. So once we have removed the background, if you look at her, you can see that her complexion and everything doesn't necessarily match the background as good as it is. Also, if you notice, if I zoom in here, you will see that these white edges around there, but you don't have to necessarily worry about that, guys, because Photoshop is actually going to take care of that. You'll see as I click on the harmonization. So let me just zoom back out so you guys can actually see what's going on. And I'm going to click on Harmonize. All right, so as you can see here, guys, it actually made her a little bit lighter in the scene, which I understand what it's trying to do, because what it's really doing is trying to match the scene in terms of how the lighting is. But she looks a little bit more cooler. But let's just look at the other options and see what happens. So I'm going to click on this one. This one looks really good. And let's click on that one. I'm really liking number two. Number two seemed to be giving me a better feel, especially with her hair and everything. So I'm going to click on number two, and it actually added a little bit more shadow versus this one here, which is a little bit more flat. So there's a little bit more dimension into this one. So what we can do, guys, is if we look at the scene, we'll notice that it's a little bit more in the blue section. So what we'll do is you're now going to just use the old method of Photoshop. So what I'll do here is I click on this. So I can use color balance here, guys, just to get the colors kind of nicely. So if we're looking here, we're looking more into the highlights and the midtones and also the shadows. So what we can do is, firstly, we're going to work on the midtone section. So it's, like I mentioned before, it's a little bit more blue. So if I go and just add it, you're going to see how it actually change and make it a little bit more warmer. But if you notice that it's affecting the entire scene, so we don't want that. So what we need to do, let's just undo that. What we need to do is just click right here. And now if I make any kind of changes, it's going to just be to the female only. So what I want to do is I just want to add a little bit of warmth to her skin. I'm just going to add that just a little bit, take away that blue. And also I'm just going to add some reds, just a little bit of red. And as you can see right away, it's actually looking a lot better. But what I want to do now is affect the shadows. So I'm just going to go to the shadow area. And then all I'm gonna do now, I'm playing with it just to see what it looks like. And I'm just going to, oops. So if I look at it there, I'm just gonna bring the blues down just a little bit. I'm gonna bring in some more magenta into the scene. It's gonna take away some of that red. And then I'm just gonna go here. But if you're looking at this now, guys, it looks so much better than it did before. Actually matches the scene a lot more. Maybe if I go back into the blues and just take the blues out a little bit, it's a little bit too strong for me. And I'm really do liking that, guys. So let's go to our highlights now. And I definitely want to warm up the highlights. Let's take away the blues from that and then add a little bit of red in there. And let's look at the before and after, before, after, before, after. And that's looking so much better now, guys. She actually matches the scene a lot better. I can definitely do more, but I don't want to take too much time doing this edit. But the final thing I really want to do, guys, is I want to come here. If you notice, her dress is just kind of floating. So what I'm going to do, just to make it a little bit more like it matches within the scene, I'm just going to create an empty layer and then get my lasso tool, and I'm just going to draw right here over her dress and then draw like that. And I'm just going to do fill, generative fill. What I'm trying to do is just let her match the scene a little bit more. I'm just going to add the leaves in front of her dress. And let's look at the options that we have here. And I think I'm liking number 2 and I'm liking number 3. Number 1, I don't really like that. So I like that a little bit more. And as you can see, guys, she looks like she actually belongs in the scene. So let me know, guys, what you think of the Harmonize tool. Is it something that you think you'll use in your daily work? And I think it's an actual good additive, but it definitely needs more work. So I'm sure as the updates go by, it will definitely get better and better over time. But for now, I think it does a really great job for what it is for a first release. So yeah, in the comment section below, guys, just let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. You can actually check this video over here, guys, and see if you'll enjoy it. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.